Hello everybody, how are you doing? Doing well? Well, before we get started, I would like to address something. Well, in terms of your guys' comments, I want to apologize if I haven't been answering them. Somehow YouTube has disabled me from commenting or answering comments or other things. So if somebody could tell me how I can fix that, because I'm looking everywhere for where I can probably fix it, but I just can't. And also, your notifications have not been appearing in my emails, and somehow I disabled that. I'm not sure how. So if somebody had an explanation on a solution, I'd be greatly well appreciated. Alrighty then. Let's get back to where we started. Alrighty then. So today I want to show you an abandoned house I made in Sketchup. And I know when most people make abandoned houses in Sketchup, they usually use special textures or other things like picture imagery. And me, I didn't do that. I actually used all of the textures that were already provided to me here in the original Sketchup. I have altered some of them using adjusting the hues and whatnot, and putting different colors in them, but all the colors that you see were just actually all originated from the SketchUp, and you will see that. I also made this very detailed, and all of the things, like you see all the green on the outside and some of the blue paint, all that was actually drawn on, you know. And you can even see the rot up in the gable. Drawn. Broken glass, drawn. Green mold and moss, drawn. Everything, drawn. Alright, well, let's walk around. Oh, one little thing that I actually did not draw is this sign here. This is the only imported picture I had in the entire model. And it is a picture of something someone put on a Detroit house where they have arson problems in Detroit. I don't know if this house is actually a Detroit house, but it's a house in a condition of a Detroit house. Well, an abandoned Detroit house. Not all houses in Detroit are abandoned, but a lot of them are. So, they have those signs up. As you can see, it's sort of craftsman. It's a Gustav Stickley house. It's famous for craftsman. You can see around the sides, splits in the wood, breaks in the windows, boards on the doors. And I mean, you see, these were all drawn on. The glass was drawn. Yeah, don't worry, we'll go inside in just a minute. Just wanted to show you around the house first. Oh, and I decided to go ahead and draw holes in the roof. You know, showing like how the shingles are falling off and revealing attic below. Then there's rafters and such. It's just the back of the house. Nothing exciting there. More broken windows. Alright, let's go in. Now, at first, you know, this house was locked up tight, but it looks like someone forced their way in. As you can see. And you already see some graffiti that says, "Go away." Well, you know what, we're going to go inside anyway. Then we just see some graffiti. There's Paul Palomera. And there was other things like Paul Wall, Zombie Zone, Jason Eats Brains, Josh. And then just more like this, or a bunch of people like come in and do spray paint. Kosh and Cinch. Something only count 2 people would understand. But anyway, let's see. Then the recent death of Paul Walker, Anarchy, death. I guess flames were painted around the door to imitate, like, going to pit of hell or something. Ah, screw this. Peace and war. And you just see all this ruined ceiling. Years of water damage, standing water inside the ceiling. I mean, the holes in the roof, obviously, and you can see all the standing water caused the plaster to go. See, it's all three-dimensional and everything. It's cool, isn't it? I thought so, anyway. Then you see just all the rotten boards, and then you can see through. This is just a bunch of rot. Imagine the smell, actually. And just more graffiti. Live and die. Heaven and hell, love and hate. This house sucks. Burn it down. Yeah, minus that, sign in front. Then you just see all this water damage everywhere. Breaks in the plaster. Just to really give it that abandoned look. Now, but those were all drawn in. All the graffiti, that was all drawn. Everything. The ashes in the fireplace, drawn. I'm going to the kitchen. Alright. See, busted door, drawn. Sorry. Then there's where the refrigerator used to be. And this is the stove. Goes up through the roof. More ceiling destruction. Now, if there's any scenes that you want to see, please pause the video. Now, this is one of my favorites. Sorry. Just looking at that, I'm watching you. Whoever painted that, then painted the clown faces on the cabinets. Oh yeah, then you see all the cabinets are like warped and destroyed. Drawers are out. And you can see one of the doors fell off. This one looks like it's ready to fall off. Where a sink used to be. Just where the pipe is. Then on there, that's the guest house, but it's all locked up. But we can get in another way. I'll show you that in just a second. Then there was what's used of the pantry. Just a long skinny. It's the basement. It's all locked up. Can't go down there. Go in down that hallway there. Those are the bedrooms. We'll go in no bedrooms. Then this is that same hallway. Run! You see just more brokenness. Closet in there, nothing much over there. Just a closet. More details of just broken baseboards. You can just see plaster and then rots on the floor. Bunch of rot. Bathroom door is busted. And rotten. And just more broken plaster everywhere. And each of the bedrooms has their own little interesting features. Like, they're unique. Water damages. And broken walls. Broken windows. Closets that are open. Oh yeah, there are no doors here just because the doors were taken out, as you can see by the hinges still there. I guess the hinges would be gone by now. Salvaged, sold, melted, whatever. And then more graffiti. Like, for instance, King Brian. Wearing a crown. Rip Brian. And let's see, more to see. Oh yes, this is the exciting bedroom. Because not only do you get to see all this crap on the walls, but you get to see that someone had beaten a hole into the back of the closet. So you can get into the closet of the guest house. Because this was all closed off, and you can see the stud wall is still there. And you can see it's rotten too. All the rotten wood. It's like kind of a gray color. Probably smells terrible. All this rotten, broken plaster too. And this is the lath. Lath is nailed onto the frame to hold the plaster in place, because then they didn't have wire meshes and it wasn't drywall. It was lath and plaster, which rotted out pretty badly. And then here's just some of those doors that were taken out and just thrown into this corner here. You can see to the other room there. We'll go through. And the doors open. Now usually there'll be like, maybe there might be a squatter or someone hiding in like this room or something, or gang members. I mean, anything you can think of. Then there was that door that was all like closed off. See, we got in. But so really, you really shouldn't come in here at all, period. And then they'll come attack you, scare you, and then whatever's left of you gets thrown in what they call the bone pit, which is painted on the wall here, which is actually used to be the bathroom for the guest house, which this is where the toilet used to be. So you can see all this rot around the plaster. The floor's like busted out, there to the rafters, and that's just where the basement is. It's pitch black in there. Your eyes haven't adjusted yet. So that's what you'd be thrown into if, you got attacked by a savage living in this house or hiding in this house. Not a bad place for counterfeit or some other hideout, rustler hideout or whatever. However, you got to be very careful, because years of standing water and rot have caused soft spots in the floor. And you will hear it every single where in the house. You'll feel it in your feet as you walk. And I mean, this is an example of where a soft spot was. And because, we had rain and then water would get in and leak through the plaster. And just stand here, and sit for days. Till it would just seep in and then drip in the basement. Which, by the way, the basement has like 6 inches of stagnant water down there from years of rainfall and snow. So imagine the smell in this whole house. It's all rotted, it's all mold. And here, there's just back into the living room. This busted door. You just see all more busted walls. Zombies are back in the zombie zone. And one more view I wanted you guys to see. It was just from the kitchen. That even in here, so it does look pretty cool. I thought so anyway. And you can just see pieces are broken off randomly. And that's our tour of the house. Oh, besides there's a closet for coats, and that's all locked. It's like nailed shut, but it was all rotten anyway. Now in real life you would see some sort of weed activity in these boxes and these planters, if they were even still intact. As you can see, it's just all rotten. just be weeds and stuff. But I can't really make that on the computer very well. Alright, everybody. That was the abandoned house tour. Alright, everybody, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please rate, comment, subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And you have a nice day. Thank you for watching. And I would appreciate if someone would tell me what to do in terms of being able to answer comments and comment. Thank you so much. Have a splendid day. Alright, bye-bye.